We're not that enthusiastic. All right, it's the next morning. We are in Park City, Utah. We are just east of Salt Lake, and we're making the haul to Denver today. The meet in Salt Lake was awesome last night. We're headed to Denver now, and Park City's closer to Denver than Salt Lake by about a half hour. So we're getting the car set back up. We put the bikes inside the car last night, so we're gonna get our front wheels back on. It's about 8 hours, probably take us about 10, because I'd love to stop and get photos, and as we've been doing this whole way. The car keeps settling. It's super low. We got some low problems fixed. Got some rubbing going on in the back. Not bad. Nothing catastrophic. But yeah, gonna get set up, get on the road, find a place to get a coffee. All right, bikes are on. We're packed back up. Huge thank you to everybody who's either pre-ordered or came out to meet up with us to buy shirts, because we were able to stay in a nice Holiday Inn Express last night. So thank you guys for putting us up, for putting fuel in the tank, for putting smiles on our faces and memories in our brains. Because this is taxing, but it's been super fun. So we're excited to see you guys in Denver. 6:17 now. Should see you guys by mid to late afternoon. Let's hit the road. We are currently in Fruitland, Utah, and Corey is cleaning the windscreen because we can't get any shots out the windscreen with the GoPro or the phones as we're driving through this beautiful landscape. So we don't have any glass cleaners, so we're basically doing what we can with gas stations and our microfibers. But the landscape out here is beautiful. So yeah, this is Fruitland, Utah. Headed to the Colorado border. Headed to Vernal, Utah first. Bugs from Riverside, California, all the way to here. We are in Roosevelt, Utah. Corey's got the wheel now for a little bit while I work on, not this episode, but the episode you've already seen. It's starting to twist my mind. Oh, there's a drive-in movie theater here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Echo Drive.
So all these towns that we're driving through in the middle of Utah.
East 200 north.
Yeah, stay straight through this light.
Yeah.
All these little towns are so cool because they're kind of frozen in time in a way. And I've never been through this part of Utah. So instead of going I-80 up and over through Wyoming and then I-25 down into Denver, we're going straight across through Vernal. We're not quite the Vernal, and then through Dinosaur Monument, and then connecting the 70 through the Rockies into Denver. So I think it'll be a much better drive. Just entered Colorado. We already stopped at the sign and actually got some photos, but after we got some photos of the car with the sign, we turned back around and went to the Welcome to Utah sign because there's a place to park there as well. And when we entered Utah from the Nevada side on I-80, there's no place to stop. But we're headed to Dinosaur, Colorado. We're gonna stop there, maybe for food, and see what that little town is all about. Because we just passed the Dinosaur Monument National Park. But we didn't go because you need tickets and we just don't have the time. And I know we're not going to be out here again for probably quite a while, but it's just something that you need to pre-plan. But I'm a huge history nerd, geography nerd, dinosaur nerd, all around nerd. So that would be a really cool thing to go do one day. They have an actual dinosaur quarry where they've been digging fossils out of the ground, if you believe in that sort of thing, obviously. Many people don't even believe dinosaurs are real. That's weird. It's kind of weird. So we just passed through Dinosaur, Colorado. Very, very small. A lot of derelict buildings, probably 2 blocks long. And we stopped into the Welcome Center and spoke with 2 very sweet elderly people about the town and about the monument. And that was it. It was super small. It was like a convenience store, and that's it. And so now we're out of town, but there's a road that goes through a canyon that overlooks the Dinosaur National Monument, which is this crazy looking rock with a river that goes around it, a rock outcropping. So we're gonna go up this road and see where it leads us. So we came up to the first lookout up here at Dinosaur National Park, and it is crazy. And what's so nuts is, other than birds, it's silent out here. Except for the young kid yelling and screaming over there. That's the worst. But when we first came up here, no one else was up here, and your ears actually hurt from both the pressure and the silence. Like, I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
But like, your ears actually hurt. It's so quiet. And they found so many dinosaurs here that there's actual museums and like archaeological centers here, both on the Utah side and here on the Colorado side. This is really cool.
Look how dirty this guy.
Usually what that means,
So frustrating.
how's it going, man? It's because I ran the outbags for so long.
Go slow. Yep, the exhaust cleared. Keep coming.
Let me know where the side skirts land. We'll block the fronts.
Keep going, keep going.
You're still good. Still
Close,
good.
it's close, it's close. Hold on right there.
Side skirt looking good.
Yep, it's close, but it may be barely rubbing, but
Let's touch it underneath.
it's barely touching.
I just don't want to kick the board out when I give her a push.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm touching in the center.
Getting down through the work.
Getting down is gonna be just send it to Florida.
Well, we made it to Denver, Colorado after a long drive through the backwoods and desert of Utah and Colorado. We're here at BagRiders, so they've got a Denver office now, and somehow we got a static car and an air suspension distribution companies. No, they sell coilovers, I keep forgetting. You can get BC Racing and D2 coilovers at bagriders.com. But we're here, we're hanging out with the BagRiders boys. We're gonna have a little bit of a pop-up meet, you know, like what we're doing on this whole trip, the Rotiform Ludwick's Garage pop-up meets. The guys were super stoked on having us come by. Grateful to them. Grateful that there's a coffee shop across the way too. We are going to be partaking in the caffeine. Yeah, surprisingly smooth for what it is and for the amount of miles that we have to cover. Yeah, the thing's been killing it. 90 miles an hour or so on the highway on average. 3,000 RPM. Yeah, he's doing all right. It's really quite surprising.
Yeah, there's like literally like nuts on all things. Yeah. Same exact wheel. Yeah, whole front.
Sweet rides came out. We got more coming. I think Hunter Weeks is coming with the Q45. That's going to be bonkers. We got a Euro car coming in, 140.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. That thing's sick.
Some Boylans.
Thanks to Peter.
Yeah.
This is your favorite too, isn't it?
It's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
it's one of my
Boylan's
favorites.
good.
Yeah.
Boylan's good. That's
So
why I
good.
got it.
Heck yeah. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
dude. Of course.
Appreciate it.
You guys are stopping in.
Yeah. No, we appreciate it.
I've done that drive plenty of times to know you need fuel.
Yep.
Lots of ways.
Yep. Yeah, oh yeah. You're fearless. That's the other thing. As you get older, common sense starts to lead
Literally hit a switch and be like,
There's an end spot over here for you, man, next to the tower. Yeah, I gotta smoke a deal on it.
Like that hype thing, you know, like everyone else is doing it. It looks so much fun.
See you, man. All right, guys, that's it for the pop-up meet here at BagRiders, Colorado. Thanks to Keith and Pete and everybody here for putting us up. Being here a little bit later than expected, but that's the way these things always go. Everyone starts chit-chatting and losing track of time. But we are on to Dallas tomorrow, more than likely, so we have some work to do, book a hotel, sleep, on the road. So thank you, boys, so
See you,
much
John.
for everything.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate everything, guys. Thank you, Keith.
Good.
bye, John.
Hey,
Good
odd,
seeing you.
odd to see you here. We'll see you on the East Coast again.
I'm
Yeah,
on I'm on
absolutely.
vacation. I should.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
You're just along. Yeah, dude. Good to see you. Drive safe, guys.
Appreciate it, man.